Their pace was slow and measured, and their arms bumped into one another with every step. As they waited at a crosswalk, she noticed his nervously shaking leg and hung gaze. The blaring of a fire truck somewhere down the road drew her attention, but she could not see it over the cars parked on the street. She saw only the lights reflected off of the buildings and the giant white cross of the church looming over the rooftops. When she turned back toward the crosswalk, Sammy was in front of her, and she stepped backward and nearly fell. His hand found her waist, hers gripped his arms, and he pulled her to his chest. When he kissed her, she melted into him, and every thought in her mind disappeared. His scent, the fabric of his jacket, his strong hands on her body, and his soft lips consumed her every sense. And, for those moments, she belonged to him in every way. The white bloom of passing headlights gleamed behind her eyes, and she felt like she was floating. It was electrifying and deeply sobering. When he pulled away, she had no words. One of the cars at the light beeped, and the driver whistled his praises from the open window. Sammy chuckled, and his grip on her waist softened, his palm sliding down her back and over the brim of her skirt. She swallowed the knot in her throat and looked bashfully away, toward the other side of the street, absently licking her lips. They crossed the road and started up a hilled block. They were quiet again in the dark until they reached the end of the street. At the next crosswalk, lit by the brilliant purple neon lights in the window of the liquor store on the corner, Alma mumbled, quietly and with her eyes on her shoes. "You couldn't wait until the end?" He tried not to look at her, but it was impossible. She met his gaze with a sheepish smile, and he mirrored it. "I tried." It was all that he said. When the light changed and they crossed the road, she took his hand and walked as close as she could.